All right. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Okay, excellent. This is going to be a short live stream. Hopefully, do it in under maybe 10 minutes. I just wanted to address the most recent interview uploaded today from Counterpunched Boxing News, Kirt Deville, round two. Let me just check what time it is in America. Oh, Alabama. I know. All right, cool. Yeah, so today, or maybe tomorrow for the time difference, Kirt Deville from Counterpunch Boxing News Round 2. You'll know him from his other channel that's got some issues at the moment, Counterpunch Boxing News. He did an interview with Tay Jones that he told us, I think about 4 days ago, that was going to happen. And I was wondering, like, when this interview is going to happen. And I'm glad it happened. It's a 51-minute interview. I'll put a link in the bio, or even in the comments, so you guys can see it. I was wondering how this was going to go. I was wondering if there would be any back and forth, but I'm happy that Tay Jones reached out to Kirt in the first place and actually secured an interview. And well done for Kirt for securing the interview. All in all, it was a great interview. It was excellent. Kirt asked the right questions. He asked them in an orderly fashion in terms of just the order from the costume all the way down to the gloves. In the past, I've disagreed with Kirt, but he has, I think, fully earned my respect. Not just from this interview, but as a whole. I thought he asked the right questions. I thought he didn't force any of his work. He didn't force or challenge Tay to a degree where it was making him argue back and disagree with him. Tay, obviously, I've seen him on Aki's channel, Barbershop, and many other ones, P Boxing as well. He's done a few interviews, and he obviously what he said to Kirt I knew already, but I wanted to see how Kirt would respond and how he'd interview him and how he'd format the questions. And he was great. I really encourage people to check the interview out. It was good. Kirt's not, I guess, the biggest Wilder fan in the world, but I think this has shown his objective mindset. It showed that he's very neutral at the end of the day. Kirt did a wonderful job. He asked the right questions, and he'd ask it again just to make sure he was getting the right answer as well. Credit to Tay Jones as well. He did a brilliant job, just having the interview outside near the bay and everything. I want to make sure we give Kirt and Tay their full respect. I see a lot of comments on Kirt's channel, saying, "Oh, you counterpunched yourself," and all this nonsense about, "Oh, it's lies, it's bullshit, it's excuses." No, it's being cleared now. We're on a non-LDBC channel as well. I'm associated with them, but I'm pretty neutral. I'm straight down the middle with it all. So it's good to get another channel that's not really Wilder fan base heavy to do this interview. And I think out of all the ones, that one was the best interview. That 100% was. So Kirt, salute to you. I hope your other channel actually does better in terms of what do you call it? In terms of actually getting it back, because there's been so many strikes on it from what you've said. So I really wish you all the best. I wish Tay all the best as well. Obviously, around the 45-minute mark, Kirt was like, after the fight, stuff will be revealed and everything. And obviously, Tay Jones has told some very confidential information to Kirt Deville prior to the interview. And I know Tay's also told this to other guys. But again, Deshaun Thompson, yes, they did do the interview. You should check it out. It's really good. That's the best interview with Tay Jones you can find. Kirt did a really good job. I just can't praise it enough, man. It was just a really good interview. So much was cleared up. Most of the stuff I knew. Um, but again, really good interview. Again, we shouldn't have people slandering Kirt in the comments. These are fake fans. I hope Kirt realizes that he's not a stupid guy. He's a clever guy. He's a sharp guy. So he'll see that people reveal the true colors and in these comment sections, right? I don't think he cares too much, but again, we need to be giving Kirt his respect because he did a brilliant job. And again, I commend Tay for getting on the interview and clearing things up. And right now, we're focused on the trilogy. Deshaun Thompson, it wasn't a live stream. Just go check it out. In fact, I will put it in the chat right now. Just give me a second. It's an exclusive interview as well with him. Just watch it right from the start. Just a great interview, man. And I mean, you know what? Hit the like button, subscribe to his channel, subscribe to his other channel as well. It was a great interview. You guys need to watch it. You need to subscribe to this guy because he puts it straight down the line for you. It's just really good. So let's all be objective and let's give him credit and watch the interview. And yeah, I mean, questions were answered. Kirt asked what he wanted to ask. He didn't have to ask about spiked water or any of that stuff because that stuff is just, you're reaching at that point. Or, stuff about, some of the stuff that Dante's Boxing Nation says, all that. He didn't ask questions about all that stuff. He just asked about, the main stuff that was brought out. All the other external stuff wasn't, you don't need to address silly shit like that. So, again, check the channel out. Great interview. And I'll be watching it back as well. Fabulous stuff from Kirt. Salute to you. And that is my counterpunch to that interview. A positive counterpunch. That's my first counterpunch ever. So again, thank you, Kirt, for actually making me do a video counterpunching the interview because it was a great interview. And for the people in the chat and the people watching this video, click the link, watch the interview. You'll get a lot of insight on it. And with that, I'm out. Peace.